Hey guys, it's Sean Zine, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. We have live number 76 on the year. And again, I do this mostly every day during lunchtime so that you are gaining some, nutrition and also getting some value that you can actually use in your business, in your daily life. I want to make sure that when you are paying attention to us, again, take some notes if you want to take some notes, but also make sure you use what we share because if you're not using, you're going to lose this information. Reminder, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I would love to have more subscribers. I want to get to Chuck Cohouse level and get to the monetization area as well. And if you haven't already, check out webtalk.co/connection machine. You get paid for socializing on that platform. We actually have a huge Web Talk Wednesdays you guys have to check out after our live. So I want to bring on my guest. Let me go over here. We have Linton. What's going on, my man?
I'm well. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing excellent. Had some great call, as you are already heard. Good things happening in my near future. We'll definitely stay tuned for that information. You were able to be involved with that, so it's going to be. I'm on a high right now, so we're going to have a good time, have a good conversation, and I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day. Can you give us a little introduction of who you are?
Yeah, my name is Linton Gentles. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur. Been employed since 2005, running my own business, mostly real estate, but I help other individuals get involved with real estate, and I pretty much walk them through the process from A to Z. And I help homeowners themselves go through the process of doing a short sale modification or a loan mod, depending on what they want. And our office is based in New Jersey. And that's pretty much a synopsis of all about me. I love working out, and in working out, it just keeps me, healthy and fit. And lastly, I pastor a church in Bergenfield.
There's a lot of things we're going to have in this conversation, and I hope those that are watching, don't forget, comment, hashtag live, hit the share button. We want to help as many people as possible because there's lots of value that you're going to gain from this conversation today. So let's go into, we see you all the time, or I see you all the time working out with Chuck Cohout, and you are working out. Why do you work out? What's the reasoning behind it?
The reason behind it is to stay in shape and, not to get to the weight I was when I first started working out, which was 288 pounds. So, my high was 288, my low was 200. And, just a feel good about starting your day, about working out. So once you started good, you continue doing it the rest of the day, just a mindset.
Love it. Love it. I am 100% on board with that. I went from a 260 in January of this year. I'm at a 248, and I'm working on, trimming, shaping up, making sure I am healthy because yes, I have a young daughter. I have another child on the way. I have my 13-year-old, and I want to make sure I'm healthy. I'm a 43-year-old man. I need to be healthy with these youngins running around,
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I
the
have,
mindset is good.
yeah.
It's so true as far as if you are working out, you're pushing your body, you have these endorphins, you're positive, it goes throughout your day too.
Yes, it does. And just like you, I have three kids that basically keep me running up and down too as well. So I have to stay fit for them. And when they want to play, you can't tell them no.
That is 100%. And I appreciate hearing that. Those that are out there, those that are fathers, you have to spend time with your kids. I enjoy it. I like running around, playing with them because they're looking up to us, and if you are one that's all you do is work, they're going to be like, man, I didn't have a relationship with dad because he was always working. I want to change that. I want to make sure that they know I'm there for them. I spend time with them. I even put them into my daily, business too. You see videos, you see, selfies with them. It's important that people know that you're a human being. It's not just a sales thing all day, every day. They know that's my why.
Agree. They keep you going, they keep you motivated, and, you have a reason to wake up every day.
And that drive allows me to, you know, connect with other individuals so that I can continue to be successful. And it's not all about money. It's all about having time to do things that you enjoy when you want to do it. You know, a lot of people have those 9 to 5s that they hate. They literally hate. And they come home, they're complaining, and it's miserable, the relationships they will have. So I enjoy what I do. You enjoy what you do with your passion. Now, you work with short sales. Now, that's something that people are in a bad position, and you probably have to be a counselor, a guidance coordinator to help them because they're going through a tough time in their life, and you're actually going to help hopefully relieve them of the situation. How has that been?
Well, it started out, me being on the foot where I had to actually go through a short sale myself. So if we go back, rewind, over 13 years where I met Chuck, I was in a position where I had 3 houses and one of them was basically where I had to do a short sale. I knew nothing about it. So, Chuck came in, he basically handled the whole thing. And then after that, I asked them, can you show me what you did for me so I can help others and do the same thing? After that, everything became history. And now pretty much all I'm doing is helping others do short sales for them and walking them through the process. But the process is not simple. You just have to work with people who are willing to work with you. So if you want me to go through it, I can tell you what's involved in it and what it actually is.
Sure, go for it. I'm sure it'll be
All right.
valuable for those that are watching.
Okay. So a short sale is where you owe more on your house than your house is actually worth. You may hear the term upside down. You may hear the term that your house is underwater. So you may see some pictures of people with their houses underwater. So you owe more on the house than the bank is willing to pay for the house or someone is willing to pay for the house. And in order to do a short sale, you have to literally be behind on your payments. So if you're current on your payments and you're making your payments and your house is upside down, that's something totally different. That's a different category. You can actually call that discounting the principal balance of your house. And banks do that. But in a short sale situation, once you're 3 months behind, you will then call your bank and your bank will basically ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep your house or sell your house? If you're interested in keeping your house, they will go about telling you what you need to do for a modification. If you're interested in selling your house, they will tell you that these are the options and these are the documents that you need. If you want me to, I can go through the documents. Pretty simple. Your house does need to be listed. Your house needs to be listed with a realtor for a period of at least 15 days before you can take an offer. And once you list it for 15 days and then you get that offer, then you submit that offer with the supporting documents that the bank requires. And those supporting documents are a lot. It requires 2 months bank statements, your last 30 days of pay stubs. It requires a hardship letter. It requires a budget to tell them why you fall behind, and any other miscellaneous documents that they would need, like tax returns, a 4506T, appraisal, and or a market analysis done by a bank that they hire.
So, for those that are watching, you're working with real estate agents because I'm sure you are a resource for them. Because if somebody comes to you for a short sale, you probably have a lineup of agents that you can give to get their house listed to get the process started.
Yeah, myself, just so you also know, I'm a real estate broker. So basically, our office will basically list the properties for them. So we're basically what you would call everything can be done here. We can list it. We can do the short sale. I would do the negotiations with my team, and we work with other agents like you probably know Sam Hamadashian.
Yes.
We work with Sam. He's awesome. He lists most of our properties, and we have other realtors as well too. So yes.
That is awesome to be that one-stop shop. And those that are watching and maybe you're going through a hardship, and this is something to have a conversation with Linton to see what direction you should go, because he has the resources in his own office to get things done. And you will walk people through every step of the way.
Yeah, we have our own software and we have our own website that they can actually go there and they can actually put their information in and put where they are in the stage of the process, because foreclosure doesn't just happen instantly. It takes, depending on what state you are, if you're a warranty deed state, foreclosure can happen in about 3 months. But if you're in a state where you have to be a judiciary state, where you have to go to the judiciary system, foreclosure can take anywhere from 18 months to 2.5 years. So the process is very different depending on the state you're in. So once 3 months pass in a judiciary state, you get what's called a lis pendens, which is a lawsuit pending. And that's when the process starts, where you start getting the letters. And they will put that information in, and then our software will basically kick it back to them and say, this is how much time you have, this is what you need to do, and someone will contact you within 24 hours.
You have the program, the systems in place, and I love it how you personally went through one and now learn, probably had some kind of hiccups, learn from those hiccups to what you're able to provide value to those today, and make sure things get done and nothing slips through the cracks. And those that, on average, how long does it take for a short sale to get complete? It all, I guess, depends on paperwork, right? Getting things done quickly.
Yeah, it all depends on the homeowner and the individuals you're working with. If you follow through everything and you basically go through it from submitting the authorization to getting the approval, you can get it done in 45 to 60 days. All right. And that's basically just timing it. It'll take 3 days for the authorization to upload. It'll take about 2 days for you to submit all the documents for the documents to upload. After they receive that, you call them and you push them to basically schedule the BPO and or appraisal. That will take about a week. And then when they get it back, it will take them a week to review it. And then they will come back and say they have agreed to your number or they have denied your number. Based on where you are with your client and your buyer and your seller. If that works for them, great, you move forward. But if it doesn't work for them, you deny the short sale or you counter the short sale. And if you counter, that negotiation may take anywhere from 30 to 60 days.
Oh, okay. So it's not as long as I thought it would be, or I guess in the past it can be delayed because of the situation. But as long as, like everything, if you can put and make a file complete from the get-go, things will go through processing pretty quickly. And it's something that you're an entrepreneur, right? You wake up every single day. You don't have a guaranteed salary. So what made you become an entrepreneur?
I was tired of working for somebody else. In 2005, I was working for a large movie chain, and I decided that, I'm going to go to work for myself. And, I brought one property in my name. I would never do that again, and then I said, okay, real estate is the vehicle I want to use to create wealth. So I started buying and selling real estate. Then I started other avenues that, as we did one with Star, we did credit restoration. So I'm also affiliate with that. So basically, I wanted to create my own salary. I wanted to work for myself and wake up when I was done sleeping.
That's awesome. And is there any non-negotiables that you have that you must do every day to, in your world, be successful?
Well, with everything, it's a schedule. You have to basically go to sleep at a set time and wake up at a set time. For me, that set time is 11 p.m. and I have to wake up at or around 6 p.m. So, and when I wake up, being a pastor of a church, I have to basically go to my Bible and basically do my devotion there. And then I have to read one or two books, whether it's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, whether it's the 3-hour work week. I read something that continues to feed me and tell me that what I'm doing basically is right and what I'm doing is going to keep me going forward.
I love it. You're hitting the Bible, doing the devotions. You're actually self, you know, educating yourself with those that people read books, some people watch
Mhm.
videos, podcasts. You have to make sure you continue to focus on growth. And being a pastor, you want to be a mentor, you want to be an example for those that are in your, is it a church or do you have, how can you want to just explain?
Yeah, we have a church in Bergenfield, but as of now, we're doing everything online because of COVID-19. So we basically meet online and we would basically do Bible study online. And on Sundays, we would do our services online. And, we talk about the things going on in the world and we relate them to the things that, were going on in the Bible back in those days and see how, how we can be, better than the people that they were in the past, and we can basically learn from their mistakes and not recreate them.
For sure. I mean, we need to have hope. That's what allows
Hmm.
hope to happen. You know,
Yeah.
I've had that. My parents had, both of them had COVID, and it was scary. My father was on death row and was on a ventilator, and my brother, my sister, and I were every day. You know, we didn't know what was going to happen, and then every day got better. Everything
Yeah.
slowly got better. He, both of them are discharged. Both of them are at home. My father's doing. He's overconfident now, and my mom is underconfident because of the situation. And I have to. We have to talk to them. Listen, you're not in your 20s anymore, but we
Yes.
appreciate you fighting, giving us that hope because things are gonna work out if you keep that mindset, keep that focus,
Yes.
keep that positivity. If you sit there and you're negative, they, they wouldn't have survived. They wouldn't have, accomplished anything. They would have not been here to tell a story. But they had that hope, and I tell people all the time, you have to have that hope. Otherwise, you're not. It's not. It's the living piece is you're going to have trouble, and we want people to
Yeah.
have and be successful, but you have to do some work. Like you said, going to bed at a certain time, waking up at a certain time, getting your workout in, drinking your water, having eating right. These are things that everyone should be doing right. And it's funny to me, the working out thing. A lot of people complain they had no time. Well, we just had 3 months, and you
Hmm.
had all the time in the world. Why didn't you start working out then? I don't know.
Yeah. Agree. I mean, with working out for me, the first goal was basically to join and become, you know, in a competition. We were going to enter, Chuck and I were going to enter into a competition for July 4th, but because of COVID, that didn't happen. So we're waiting to see after COVID what happens next. So we're going to look forward to working towards the next competition.
And it's having goals, and
Yeah.
goals in everything in life is so important. So you might have far reaching goals. That's where you should have things you have to get to, really difficult. Maybe you never get there, but at least you're having the progress, the process of making it happen. And I enjoy practice. I enjoy working. I enjoy making keeping stepping forward toward it. You might have hiccups here and there. There's days maybe you don't want to work out. I have days. I Yesterday I was sore as hell, but I got it after I got into the workout. I'm like, I'm good. I'm where I'm supposed to be. But every single one of us have those days. It's like, oh, I don't want to make those calls today. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And if you don't, your business is going to suffer. So you have to have systems in place.
Get a partner, get a workout partner, get a business partner, get a motivational partner. Someone that, okay, when you feel like, I can't make that next call because that other person told me no, call your partner and say, okay, let's do it together. We have an office here in Hackensack, and we have about 5 or 10 people that come in here on a different daily basis, and they're hitting the phones, and when they get someone on the phone that they can't speak to, they come over here, or they go to Chuck, or they go to someone that specializes in the person that's on the phone and help them get through the call. So you see all those things online that says, oh, another one, another contract, another this, another that. It's because we do it as a team.
Teamwork is the way to go. And we have Patricia. She actually said that she needs help on how to cloud a title. So that's something
Okay.
I don't know if you want to discuss what that is.
Okay. So cloud in the title. That's putting something on a title that basically stops the chain of title or interrupts the chain of title. So if you purchase a property and you're purchasing it to with the order of flipping it, you can record something called a notice of settlement. A notice of settlement, depending on what county you're in Bergen County, it's $20. In Union County, it's $28. So depending on the county you're in, you have to check what their price is. Once you have a contract signed by the individual that you're under contract with, you have a right to cloud that title with a notice of settlement. That expires every 28 days. So what you would have to do is re-record a new one. The better thing to do is to record your contract. When you record your contract lasts for the duration of the contract and even longer. So if that person tries to sell the property without you there, they would either have to negotiate with you for you to move out the way, or you would have to release it at your own will.
That's value there. So Patricia, I hope that helps. And those that are watching, I hope that helps, because this is what we're all about. We're all about providing value to help you better yourself and your situation. Do you have any questions for me, Linton?
Yeah, Connnection machine. How long have you been doing it, and what do you call it? What kind of other interviews would you be doing? Because I have a couple of people I would like to connect you with.
I'm all about, and thanks for, yes, the Connnection machine has been around for about 4 or 5 years. And
Okay.
I was doing I'm an insurance broker. And a lot of insurance brokers like to sit there and the phone rings and they just take information for quotes. And I can do that. And anyone can do that. But I'm all about helping others grow. So if someone calls me, I am the resource for anything. So if you need an attorney, I have an attorney. If you need to have a home inspector, you need a roofer, you need, a short sale specialist, I have that connection. And I would set up a text message introduction. And I found the more that I was putting out as far as connections to other people, and then actually a little secret, also sharing that and telling people, hey, if you connected from me, please do a post. So people will start seeing that on social media. Oh, thanks so much, Sean, for the connection. And people are like, man, this is great. And it's done for a reason. The more I help, the more it comes back. I'm all about helping first, not about selling. If you call me for insurance, I'm going to hear whatever you need, but I'm also going to find out what are the pain points do you have so I can help you. Maybe they have in that conversation, someone might talk about, oh, I have a neighbor that's looking to do a short sale. I wouldn't get that information if I don't go deeper with those clients that are calling me. So having these conversations like we are recording right now, I do on a daily basis, and I go deep with others and learn as much as I can, because I know maybe when I talk to them, they're an accountant. I could help them with getting connected to other people. And that's where it came from. The more that I put out there. So I have the website. So if people need insurance, of course, there's insurance quotes. You can get all those things done. There's also, other responsible, vetted professionals that I've worked with that I can definitely recommend to others. Because I know how important it is to have a network. And the more that you network, the more your net worth will grow. And it's so, and I found that, again, you can't do the networking face-to-face currently. So I use social media, and I teach everyone that I talk to. If I put somebody on blast, you have to know them. So people will be like, what do you mean? I'm like, watch. When I say I just had an awesome call with Linton, that he's a short sale specialist, have you connected with him? They're going to reach out to you, message you, etc. And they're going to be like, and you're going to be like, damn, what happened? I'm like, I tell everybody in my network that if they're on blast, you have to know them. It's so
All right. I appreciate that.
And I have some others. We have Star is on her way, I guess, into the office. She said, and she said, talking good stuff. We appreciate you, Star, for joining us. We're all about, again, giving value. If there's questions that pop up for anyone that's watching this on the replay as well, don't forget to hit the share button, but also drop the comments below and we will get a notification and we'll answer anything you have about short sales, about insurance, about connections, about clouding title, anything you might have. Drop it in the comments and we're here to help. That's why we do what we do. And is there any final thoughts, Linton, that you can share with everyone today?
As far as short sales, you just have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to have a good team. You have to have someone that's going to have your back, and you have to have your buyer in place. Because there are short sales that you may do, and why you get the fact that they're done and they take 3, 6, 9 months is because sometimes they can't close them. Because you'll do the short sale, you get them approved in 45 days, and then you have to apply for an extension. And then another 45 days, you have to apply for another extension. So we have one short sale that we already got 4 extensions on. And it's not closing because the buyer is not ready. So that one is just going to go. But final thoughts, just keep doing what you're doing as far as business. You're really an inspiration, Sean. And, a lot of people say a lot of good things about you. And, as far as business, just keep moving forward. Take one step and put it in front of the other. And as long as you keep moving forward, the sky is the limit.
Love it, man. I appreciate you. If there's real estate agents that are watching this that are having trouble with short sales, please reach out to Linton. How do they call you, or how do they contact you? You want to mention?
Yeah, they can reach me at www.shortityourself.com, SHORTIT yourself.com, or they can call me at 201-474-5990. And if they want to follow me, they can follow me on Instagram at Short Sale Mania.
And if there's any questions you might have, guys, reach out to him. Build, your business. Maybe you don't want to do the short sales. Have a professional that is in your corner that you can partner with to make things happen, and have a conversation just like we're having right now, and see where it leads. Maybe it's not a fit for you, but at least you have a conversation, see where it goes, and leave it at that. And like Linton says, keep moving forward. That's the important thing. Keep planting seeds now so that 60, 90 days from now, you're going to be reaping your crops and making wonderful business, wonderful opportunities because you put the work in now. Get off your ass today and make some things happen. Make those phone calls, send out some emails, join some other groups, get on social media, make things happen. And Star, she just definitely said Short Sale Mania on Instagram. So we appreciate you dropping that in the comments. And if you guys have questions, please drop them. If you want to, and we love it if you share this live. We want to help as many people as possible. So don't forget to hit that share button. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all have an awesome day.
Thank you, Sean. You too.